Hello and welcome back to my channel. So you guys, I have discovered the cheat code to becoming a morning person, to dialing in your morning routine to the degree that it is fully life-changing. All of these things I'm sharing, they come from the world's leading experts on health and wellness. So don't just take my word for it. These are 10 research-backed morning routine habits that are going to improve all aspects of your life. So without further ado, we're gonna start with number one. And this is something that you actually need to do the night before. This comes from Mel Robbins, my life coach, my life guru. She had to say this tip about 10 times before I actually did it. So don't be like me. Do it the first time. So what you wanna do, grab your phone, set a specific time every night that you're going to take your phone, physically remove it out of your bedroom and put it somewhere else with the alarm turned on for the time you want to wake up the next day. So this accomplishes two things. One, you don't have your phone right next to you, tempting you all night long, keeping you awake. But most importantly, when your phone is in the other room with the alarm on, when it goes off in the morning, there's only one way to turn your alarm off. That is by getting your little butt up out of bed and physically walking over and turning it off. It forces you to wake up because look, if I'm left to my own devices, I will snooze that phone 50 times. Today is the day, tonight is the night. Try this. Like this for me right here, if nothing else from this video, has changed my life. I am now going to 6 a.m. workout classes. Like who is she? I would have never been able to do that. Now we're gonna take habit number one and we're gonna merge it with habit number two, which comes from Dr. Huberman. He is a neuroscientist at Stanford, one of the most brilliant minds of our time, in my opinion. So what he always talks about is early morning cold exposure. And the way that I do this in a way that works for me, so I go from turning my alarm off, turn on the shower. I take a quick 5-minute body shower just to rinse off. And then you want to end your shower with 1 to 3 minutes of freezing cold water. Like turn the cold all the way to as cold as your shower gets. Doing this in the morning has been documented to give you significant and long-lasting elevations in dopamine, elevated mood, alertness, and focus. It's probably the number one thing that Dr. Huberman talks about again and again and again. So he finally convinced me and I've been doing it. Morning habit number three is you need to get the right fuel, the right nutrients for your body. And what you need to remember is this: high protein breakfast. Having a higher protein breakfast is going to give you more consistent, sustained energy. You're not gonna have that blood sugar crash. You're gonna have less cravings later on in the day, and you're just going to feel full longer and satiated longer. Now, along with my high protein breakfast, the supplement I take every single morning, no matter what, is my Ritual Essential for Women multivitamin. I have been a long-term partner with Ritual. They are very kindly sponsoring this portion of the video. This is the one supplement brand that I trust more than any other. In the US, the FDA actually does not regulate dietary supplements. Ritual does the most extensive third-party testing, so you know that what they say is in here is actually in here. And this is a fully research-backed brand, and you all know how I love my research. So when you go on there, you can see every single ingredient, why it's in there, the research that supports that ingredient. Then you can even click on it and you can see where that exact ingredient is sourced from, the manufacturer that it comes from. This is unheard of in the supplement industry. The reason I take a daily multivitamin is this is designed to fill in the nutritional gaps in a standard diet. So even if you try to eat healthy, like I try my best to eat healthy, there are still certain nutrients that are hard to get through diet alone. So that is where my Ritual daily multivitamin comes in. The other thing I really love and appreciate is that you get your DHA omega-3s included with your multivitamin. Normally, like for years, I had to take those as two separate supplements. This has them both together, and it has a special delayed release capsule so that when you take the supplement, it actually is digesting in your small intestine, so it is more easily absorbed into your body. You're not just peeing everything out. This is the daily supplement that I will always take, and I could not recommend more. And they have given me the best discount code they've ever given me in all the years that I've worked with them. It is 30% off your first order. So if you've been wanting to try a ritual, if you want to invest in your health for the new year, now is the time. Take advantage of that 30% off code, and I will have the link and the code down in the description box, so check there. Morning habit number 4, all of the gurus, everyone you see is going to say this one, and I'm going to say it again because you need to hear it until you actually start doing it, and that is exercise, not just for your physical health, but for your mental health, your emotional well-being. It has been documented that exercising helps with depression. It helps elevate mood. So this could be something as simple as just going on a 15-20 minute walk around your neighborhood. For me, what I have started doing this year is I am doing Pilates. Not only do I love Pilates, but I need a class to motivate me and to have that accountability. Find something that you enjoy. And if you don't know, try a bunch of different classes. Maybe it's boxing, maybe it's Zumba. Is Zumba still a thing? Morning habit number 5, this one is coming in hot from Dr. Huberman as well, and that is early morning light exposure. That low solar angle sunlight, it hits different. It actually affects our body biologically to help set our circadian rhythm, our hormone production. So you want to sit outside, not in front of a window. If it is a bright and sunny day, you only need 5 to 10 minutes. If it is an overcast day, shoot for 10 to 15 minutes. And if it's a extremely overcast day, try and sit out there for 30 minutes. You are living somewhere and it is just too darn cold to be outside, or maybe the sun rises too late in the day. You can get a sunlight simulation lamp and follow that same protocol. It's not going to be quite as good, but it will still help, and it is definitely still worth doing. Now we're going to combine morning habit number 5 with morning habit number 6. This is also a Huberman habit that he's been talking about a lot lately, and that is delayed caffeine consumption. We're not taking away the coffee. Like, don't take away my coffee, we're gonna have problems. But what he recommends doing is delaying your caffeine 60 to 120 minutes after waking up. According to the research, the benefit of delaying your caffeine consumption is increased mood and energy, no afternoon crash, and better sleep in the evening. For me, it used to be a habit. Like, I would immediately wake up and I want my coffee. Now it's something to look forward to after I do my workout. Then we're also gonna do some quick journaling. This is from Mel Robbins. She talks about the benefits of taking 5 minutes for yourself every morning to set the tone for your day, set the intention for your day. So she starts with, today I feel, on a scale of 1 to 10. 1 being depleted, 10 being energized. This just helps anchor you to the present moment. The next question you ask is, I feel this way because. So this further connects you to the present moment, how you are doing. Question number 3, to feel more energized or happy today, I can. And brainstorm at least one thing you can do for yourself to lift yourself up. Next is outlining your top 1 to 3 priorities for the day. Too often we get lost in these massive to-do lists, and this kind of allows you to focus on the top priorities. And last, but probably most importantly, is to take a moment for gratitude every day. Write down the 3 to 5 things that you are grateful for. And to me, the way I like to phrase this that just resonates with me better is, what are the things that are going well in my life right now? By focusing on the good in your life, you're going to get more good in your life. Hello, it is 6 a.m. I'm filming this in real time because I realized I forgot to answer a question that I'm sure is on a lot of your minds right now. And that is, Brittany, how am I gonna have the time to do this? I have kids, I have to get to work early. Okay, here's how. You have to wake up earlier. And I know that doesn't sound fun, but your cycle will naturally fall into line. You wake up earlier, you'll fall asleep earlier. I promise you, it is worth it. Our next critical, game-changing morning habit is hydration. So this is gonna be like a 2-minute masterclass in hydration. So the golden rule that Dr. James DiNicolantonio, he talks about is, take your weight, divide it in half, and that's how many ounces you should be drinking every day, more or less. It's going to fluctuate based on the temperature, if it's very hot or if you're exercising a lot, but that's kind of a baseline. Take those ounces and divide it by the number of hours you're awake during the day, and try to consume that many ounces per hour, because the next hydration principle is sip, don't gulp. You are better able to absorb water if you are drinking slowly throughout the day versus oh shoot, it's 2 o'clock, I forgot I haven't had any water today, I'm just gonna gulp a whole bunch of water. Like, don't do that. Try and sip. And if you don't know, I always talk about this water bottle, the Owala. This is the creme de la creme, like best water bottle, in my opinion, and it allows for really easy sipping. I don't think I could wink. Your body needs electrolytes with the water to best absorb and hydrate. He says you want 3,000 to 5,000 milligrams of sodium with your water. So you can get pink Himalayan sea salt and drink that. I know that sounds weird if you don't want to do that. There's also different electrolyte powders out there. I will link below some of my favorites. The last morning habit is something I started doing recently, and it is amazing, and it is called Lucky Girl Syndrome. It went viral over on TikTok. I'm like, I'm just gonna try this and see how it turns out, and it's been amazing. So Lucky Girl Syndrome is as simple as telling yourself every single day, I'm a lucky person. Good things happen to me all the time. Your brain is programmed to focus on what you tell it to. So it's kind of like if you decide you want to buy a new Tesla and then all of a sudden you see Teslas everywhere. It's a filter, a lens of which your brain views the world. So if you tell yourself that I'm the luckiest girl in the world, good things happen to me, guess what? You're gonna notice good things happening to you. It's one of those things, it might sound weird, stupid, but just try it because it's not gonna hurt anything and it can only help more good things flow into your life. Thank you for being here with me. Also, don't forget to try Ritual with my amazing code, best code they've ever given me. Again, my discount code and the link is going to be down in the description box, and I will see you soon with a new video.